Okay, so today I'm doing Trench Crusade Tuesday. It might come out on a Wednesday just because, I've been busy on another project that is taking a lot longer than expected, but hopefully it's out by either this month or next month, okay? Okay, let's get started. New lore drop from Trench Crusade. Let's go. Now, a quick refresher on the Path of the Beast. They're basically Return to Monkey. They're basically just Ted Kaczynski. They think that modern society is bad and we need to go back to the primitive ways and we need to just be animals again. And that's what their whole deal is about. They are animals in all, not even all but name, they are animals. And they will try to become more like animals, They're violent, unpredictable, crazy. They're basically meth. Now, this isn't something you try out or dabble in. Once you take your first steps, you're committed. You're gonna go full monkey whether you like it or not. Now, the first stretch, feels incredible, like you're being let in on some ancient secret that the new gods have been trying to hide from you your whole life. It feels like you're waking up after being asleep your entire life. You feel truly free, but that's just the bait, and the hook is gonna come later. But now, when we're talking about the path of ruin, we're talking about walking backwards. That's basically what it is. Backwards through the very structure of reality, through creation itself. It's not a nice straight road with clear destinations, no. It's a shifting maze, an invisible nightmare that bends on itself and changes when you're looking. Every turn you take strips a little more of your humanity away, memories, compassion, even your name, and replaces it with something animalistic, something primordial. Most people who try it don't make it. They get lost in the maze, take a wrong turn and never come back. They either go mad, lose their purpose, or forget that they ever had one. They end up as these things, not quite man, not quite animal, cursed, twisted creatures that stalk the dark forest, the deep mountains, whatever people don't tread. But they aren't just rabid dogs. They're more than that. They're echoes of people who tried to become something more and then got swallowed whole. But here's the thing. Not all of them fail. A few, a very rare few, make it to the heart of the labyrinth. That's where the horned priest says that Behemoth sleeps first of God's creation. We're talking before Eden, before light and dark, before any of it. Just a massive ancient beast caught up in the center of everything. And its skin, the very building blocks of reality. The 22 letters, the seer fort, the blueprint of the universe. Now, first of all, just heads up, I predicted this in my first video about the Path of the Beast and what they worship and what they are. Never say I am ever wrong. All my predictions come true. When I predicted Mongolia being a faction, I predicted Vlad the Impaler being an Eastern European vampire. I predicted all this shit. Never say I'm ever wrong. Just never say that. I'm always right. Now, if you make it there, and that's a big if, you can start tearing the whole thing down. Take those letters, re-merge them, and break the system. You're not just sleeping outside of God's plan. You're burning the damn rulebook. And once that's done, you remake yourself not in God's image, but in your own. What came out of that maze isn't human. It's not even an animal. It's something called a Zygotic lord, and it's a beast made of flesh in the shape you chose. At first it's small, weak, even like a newborn, but it grows fast and wrong, because now it doesn't grow according to something divine. It grows however it wants. The only thing guiding it is its own will and hatred it inherited from the beast howling within every human. It hides at first in deep valleys, ancient grottos, places the map doesn't even bother marking anymore. And the packs, the ones who failed the path or only made it part way, they show up as well. They wait, worship, bring it offerings, fresh kills, sacred blood, everything it needs. They know what's coming because when the Zygotic lords rise, no forest or cave can hide what it is become. Now these creatures don't lead armies, they lead revivals, blood-soaked orgies of violence and worship, where the lines between devotion and madness disappear. The lesser beasts crawl from the shadows, mortals drop to their knees. It's over. That howl, it's not just a sound, it rips through reality. If you're one of the faithful, you'll drop into rapture. You'll weep with joy and tears, and tear your enemies apart with your bare hands. But if you're not, you're just some unlucky soul in the wrong place. That howl shows you the maze, the whole labyrinth right there in your mind. You see it all. And most people, they don't come back. Their bodies shut down, they end up drooling in asylums. Their souls will wander, still lost in the beast's world. That's the truth of the path of the beast. It's not just about turning into a monster. It's about transcending, ripping yourself free from everything human, everything holy, and becoming something primitive, something ancient. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next Tuesday.